Dr. Amanda Cockshut, Assistant Professor, Biochemistry, CEO of Environmental Proteomics. Dr. Douglas A. Campbell, Associate Professor and Canada Research Chair in Environmental Processes, Mount Allison University.
We're trying to understand how the process of photosynthesis and nitrogen cycling in the environment will respond to changes in the environment that are being driven by human activity. Increasing CO2, changing pH in the ocean, increasing levels of nitrogen in the ocean. All of these human-driven environmental changes have feedback effects on the organisms living in the oceans and lakes that perform functions such as taking up CO2 from the environment or converting nitrogen from one form to the other. So our work is aimed at trying to understand the basic processes leading towards efforts to understand how they're going to change as the environment changes going forward.
Well, the commercialization was really a window of opportunity that came from having a technology that was being requested by a number of researchers throughout the world, who wanted us to be able to design products for them and produce products for their research. So we were able to take the technology that was developed during this basic research project and commercialize the technology to provide tools for research throughout the world, on environmental science particularly. We've been able to back and forth. When Doug needs new tools, he comes to the company for development. When the company needs some research help, we go back to the basic researchers. So it's a real feed-forward spiral effect that we have going here.
Our third principal in the company, Chris Brown, is in Alberta right now, but he brought a strong background in business and in science, and it was critical early on to have that informed perspective of what was feasible, what was not feasible. And more recently, we've been very fortunate to recruit some very strong scientific personnel, who Mary Beth Bissell, Jolene Reed, who are working in the lab on the development and of various protocols and procedures.
In my view, it's grown a lot in the 12 years that we've been in New Brunswick. Funding opportunities that have arisen from federal and provincial initiatives have led to a growth in the research in environmental science, in pharmaceutical industries, and cancer.
I think we have strong credibility because we say what we do what we say. We don't ask for grandiose funding to achieve projects that we're not actually going to pursue. We've kept it small, we've grown it organically, we've grown it largely out of revenue so far, and we're hoping to be around for a long time.